What goes up must come down. It's a simple axiom that's well known in physics that describes the motion of objects through space. What goes up must come down. What goes up must come down. What goes up must come down. What this means on planet Earth is that objects follow a parabolic trajectory as they travel through space, with a coefficient of negative 9.81 meters per second. The constant is gravity. In the time of the Greeks, many incorrect hypotheses were proposed to explain this phenomenon. For example, Aristotle believed that to have a continuous motion, a continuous force must be applied. Thus, he claimed, if an object such as a cannonball were to be launched out of a cannon, it would propel itself through the air until it ran out of impetus and drop suddenly. In 1589, Galileo Galilei carried two objects to the top of the Leaning Tower of Pisa. The objects had the same shape and the same size, but one had a larger mass. When he dropped the objects simultaneously, they hit the ground at the same time. A century later, another scientist named Isaac Newton proposed 3 laws of motion to describe everyday motion in space. Newton's first law states that an object at rest will remain at rest until acted upon by an outside force. An object in motion will remain in motion until acted upon by an outside force. Newton's second law states that the change in velocity, or the acceleration on an object, is proportional to the sum of the forces acting on that object. The proportion is the mass. When the forces sum to 0, the acceleration is 0 and the velocity does not change. Newton's third law states that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. When we press ourselves away from the earth presses away from us. When we are returned to the earth by gravity, the earth pulls up towards us. Newton's 3 laws, inertia, F equals ma, and action-reaction pairs, describe the everyday life on planet Earth. What goes up, in other words, must come down. What goes up must come down. But in the lawless and unusual world of partner acrobatics, what goes up will occasionally stay there.